top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowds.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. A designed run for the quarterback.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
First and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Now on the move. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll line up for a second down play. Here's some daylight. He's past the 30. Speeding down the left side. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Wolfpack. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Gentry. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Now on second down. Looking for running room. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Shakes off the defender. Across the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Wolfpack with a first and 10 here. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team down there to touch the... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick give. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Gentry. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They want to run this quarterback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
It's first down from the 11. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Fires into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got some green grass. Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. See some running room. Pass to 6. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Moves the pocket. It's Gentry. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Using his feet. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. On the move. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guessed right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Fighting Irish call their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They're all over him. He's going to run it. Looking for room at the 40. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quarterback changing the play. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. A run for the quarterback. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Fair catch is brought in at the 40. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.